7 Tips for Effective Parent-Child Communication. The challenges that parents face today in the 21st century is greater openness. Since information are readily available, children can be extraordinarily articulate. They don't always open up about what really bothers them or about their lives in what I refer to as the second family, their peers, pop culture, and the internet. Knowing specifics about preschool through high school dramas, anxieties, or worries makes a significant difference in being an authoritative parent who can guide children through an increasingly difficult academic and social environment. After all, knowledge is power, and understanding how to relate naturally to your child makes me feel like you really care, as one son expressed it to his father. 1. Make small talk in between the gaps. When was the last time you had a meaningful chat with your child? I already know the answers: walking or driving to school, baking with friends, bath time, and, of course, good night. Because parent and child aren't staring at each other during these times and activities, tongues tend to loosen. We are, in reality, in a parallel position. Most of us believe that talking is supposed to be about deep connection, but children actually open up in the midst of other activities, during what I refer to as life's in-betweens. 2. Establish conversational routines. Examine your child's communication style. You've probably heard of learning or attentional styles, but our children's conversational styles are hardwired and don't change much. One of your children might be a chatty morning talker. Before the bus arrives, another is hardly human, but after school, it's no-holds-barred conversation. One of your children full of energy likes a lot of back-and-forth answers, while another requires a slower pace and a third cannot stand questions. The key to openness is to respect natural times and ways of speaking rather than changing what cannot be changed. Create what I refer to as speech rituals around them. It may only take 15 minutes of traveling together or some evening relaxation side by side to form that bond. 3. Be a real person. Respond with genuine emotion to your child. Don't overreact, but don't pretend to be a therapist either. When children are very young, sad, unwell, or terrified, nodding their heads, naming feelings, and reflecting back is tremendously beneficial. However, for the day-to-day tracking we need to keep up with their life. It's far preferable to answer as if you're a real person. Are you serious, Michael? What did you do to Ernest? I really like what you said to Jenny, it really moved me. Genuine responses, after all, don't they make you want to share more? 4. Encourage emotional literacy. Assist your children in telling the narrative. We place a premium on academics, but our children must also be emotionally literate, able to tell a tale from start to finish. Problems are better solved when they can be articulated to another person and solutions are found collaboratively. I understand that children take a long time to mature and that routines must be adhered to. But take a 2-minute break to ask action questions like, who was there? What did they have to say? What occurred after that? These allow your child to feel heard while also demonstrating your interest in the entire story. It has been said that love is focused interest, and our children can tell when we are engaged in the story. I want mom's full attention, a 6-year-old told me. What do you mean, you don't have any siblings? Not thinking about 50 other things at the same time, she said. 5. It's all in the details. Pay attention to what's on the surface. You misplaced your quarters beneath the vending machine. What year were they? Is a common question that leads to the full story. I was at the vending machine because I didn't think anyone would talk to me at lunch, she explained. The trivial is where kids live. When we probe into deeper thoughts, such as, how did that make you feel? So commit to the superficial, and the trivial will, more often than not, lead to what's actually going on. 6. You too are counted. In our child-centered environment, this is huge. If you want your children to talk about themselves, talk about yourself. Spend a few moments at dinner the next time you're together to talk about your day. Your youngster will interrupt, and there's a good chance you won't finish the narrative. The reason it's such a conversation starter is that talking about yourself triggers memories from 3 hours ago in children's minds. If you say, I had a fight with one of my pals at work, your youngster may respond, I had a fight with Jenny during gym. And, when it comes to dinner time, remember to grill the food, not your children. Conversation starters include questions like, "How was school?" and "How was your day?" "It feels like I have to create all over again at dinner," one preteen said. 7. Offer advice. It's hard to believe, but even in the 21st century, our clever children of all ages still demand direction. After you finish the narrative and replied, talk about how your child might approach the issue differently next time. Inquire about her thoughts, and don't be afraid to share your own. Try not to lecture, and be aware of the subtle signs that you've gone on too long. Keep it short and to the point, and rely on your life experience to guide you. Begin by saying, "I know my experience isn't like yours. It's really different now," because even young children need to feel separate in order to figure out what works. To give effective counsel, you must first recognize your own limitations in order to assist children in making decisions on their own. Tell them, "I can't make the decision about sharing that toy or sharing that secret with Joanne since I won't be there, but here's what I think will happen." Children feel closer to you and are more likely to open out when they know where you stand. Even if you only implement one of these tips, you will notice a difference. You love your children as much as I do mine, so I know you'll do your best. You've probably already picked up on a few of the 7 elements to effective communication, and they'll work with nearly every child. I hope you find this video helpful and tell us what you think of the video in the comments below. And remember to click subscribe for more videos every day and hit us with a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, better parents, please take care of yourself and see you soon.